This ritual delay has been brought to you by technical difficulties. Please hold.
Check, check. Hey. Robin, is yours good? Is yours good? Hey, Robin.
Oh, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Hi.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Cups. My name is Jamie Hendricks. I am your facilitator, together with Dawn. Where'd you go, Dawn? Where'd you go? There's Dawn's over there. She is our treasurer. And Chris Hendricks, who's in the booth over there, he is our sound guy, technical person, and all-around fix-it dude. We are your Cups Council. We are happy to serve you in any way, shape, or form that we can. If you have any compliments on tonight's ritual, we'll be happy to take them. If you have any complaints, the guy with the big stick is in charge of complaints. You can see him at the door. Okay. So welcome to tonight's ritual. Now, for those of you who have been here before, you all know that we usually ward you at the door. We ask you a very specific question. That question is, how do you enter this circle? Now, for those of you who are new, who are my new people? Who've never been here before? Ooh, I love it. Oh, Billy, you've been here before. It's just been years. All right. So here's your answer to that very specific question. I love having new people. So your answer to this specific question is in perfect love and in perfect trust. Okay, so here we go. How do you enter this circle?
In perfect love and perfect trust.
Ooh, I get goosebumps. Well done. Well done. All right. So welcome to Cups. There was something else I was supposed to tell you about tonight. Oh, please silence your, I know, the memory is going. Please silence your cell phones. Silence your cell phones. I teach math, people. I don't do English. So please take your cell phones on silence or turn them off, one of the two. You were handed announcements at the door, so I'm not going to read them to you. They're all on the spiffy sheet, okay? Saves us time and effort. So tonight, all I want to do is introduce the group that's going to be doing ritual tonight. Oh, basket. Thank you, thank you. I almost forgot. We do have, oh, so sorry. We do not charge for ritual. However, we do have a love offering basket that will be over there on the where I got it from back there, on the podium thing. I told you I don't do English, I do math. Okay. So it's going to be on the podium thing after ritual. We are very grateful to be able to worship in this church. This is a safe haven for us. They've welcomed us here. So if you're new, we've actually been here since 1992. We have not missed a full moon celebration since 1992. And Candy, I think you're one of the ones that's been here since the beginning. Ruth has been here since the beginning. You've been here since the beginning. So yeah, Dawn's been here. So there's a few of us that have been around a long time, not dating our ages. We are very grateful to have this place to be out of the weather. Tonight would be gorgeous outside, but think about summer when we have to deal with the Florida State bird, aka the mosquito. So if you have a few dollars to chip in, that's great. We can pay for the electricity and pay to keep the doors open. This is not a rich church by any means. So we'll leave this up here to chip in after ritual. Thank you. After ritual, we will have shared feasting over in the multi-purpose building. You go out these doors, you make a left, follow the sidewalk that way. You can't miss it. For those of you who are in Paganism 101, it's the same place you were in before. That's where we're going. Even if you didn't bring a dish, don't worry about it. Just come join us. All right, people, didn't I miss anything else? Oh, after ritual, we will be offering saging. We usually offer it before ritual, but we had a little schedule conflict tonight. We will be offering saging after ritual, so if you'd like to be saged, please meet in the gazebo. Again, out the doors, make a left. You can't miss it. It's going to be smoking out there. You'll find it. Yeah, Corey had a little oversleeping issue. Okay, so that's where they're going to be after ritual if you'd like to be saged. And now, let me introduce who's doing ritual tonight. So tonight's... Did everybody get their chant paper? Oh, did everybody get their chant paper? Anybody need a chant paper?
Got it.
Cool. We're good. All right, the folks doing ritual tonight is Earthbound Coven. And tonight they're going to be led by Sage Blackstone. And we also have Candy, Lady Firestorm. I told you, English painful. Lady Firestorm. Sarah, I don't know your magical name, I love.
Rainy.
Rainy?
Urania.
Urania. And then we have, of course, our own Stevie, our beautiful kitchen witch. And we also have helping out, we have her children who are Mihao and Julian. Oh my God, Julian, I can't believe I just blanked on your name. And Robin up in the balcony as well. All right, thank you so much. I'm going to turn ritual over to you guys, and I will get out of your way.
The ground is cold. The garden won't grow.
But soon it will get warmer. Light a fire.
The nights are still so long and dark.
But they are growing shorter. Light a fire.
The wind still blows so cold and fierce.
But soon it will be a warm breeze. Light a fire.
The river is still frozen.
But soon the ice will break and melt. Light a fire. Spring is coming. Light a fire.
Light a fire.
Welcome to our invoke ritual. And we are Earthbound Coven, joined by our Stevie. And tonight we are celebrating the halfway point between the winter solstice and the spring equinox. Thank you for joining us as we honor the turning of the wheel.
That was the one thing, too. I was like, don't forget that. Don't forget. I forgot it myself. Put it down on the other side.
It is. Okay. Blessed be thou creature of air, pure essence of the gods. I hereby bless this incense to thy divine spirit.
Blessed be thou creature of fire, pure essence of the divine. I hereby consecrate this athame to the purpose of this sacred rite.
Blessed be thou creature of water, pure essence of the divine. I hereby consecrate this water to the purpose of this sacred rite.
Blessed be thou creature of earth, pure essence of the divine. I hereby consecrate this salt to thy divine purpose.
Salt and water, inner and outer, body and soul be cleansed.
We cast out all that is harmful, take in all that is good and healing. By the powers of life, death, and rebirth, so mote it be. Cast now this magic circle. Right now is the candle of white. the elements we now invoke to watch and protect our pagan right. As above, so below, this circle is sealed.
So mote it be.
Okay, if everyone would stand and tend to the east, please. Guardians of the east, we call on you. Rulers of the air, powers of the wind, we welcome you to our circle. Share with us your clarity, insight, and grant us wisdom in our workings. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome. Attend to the south. Guardians of the south, we call on you. Rulers of fire, powers of spark and flame, we welcome you to our circle. Share with us your courage, passion, and strength of will. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
Please attend to the west. We call on you, rulers of water, powers of ocean and river. We welcome you to our circle. Share with us your empathy, movement, and boundless love. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
Thank you. Guardians of the north, we call on you. Rulers of earth, powers of stone, root, and dirt, we welcome you to our circle. Share with us your stability, steadfastness, and unfailing renewal. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome. We call upon the guardians of the lower world, the depths of the seas, the realms of bone and root, the world of emotion. May ours be true and this space sacred. Hail, welcome.
Hail and welcome.
We call upon the guardians of the upper world, the skies above, the realm of wind and stars, the world of will. May ours be strong and this space sacred. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome. We call upon the guardians of the middle world, our manifest and tangible reality, the realm of sense and form, the world of actions. May ours be wise and this space sacred. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome. There we go. Got it. Mighty and brilliant Brija, goddess of healing, poetry, and smithcraft, for you the sacred flame is ever tended. Keeper of fire and hearth, who sustains, nurtures, and brings forth abundance. You hang your cloak on the rays of the sun. Exalted, keeper of mysteries and ancient wisdom, may you be honored this night and pleased by our right. Great goddess Brija, we bid you hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
Imbolc, traditionally celebrated on the 1st of February, is the first of the 4 Celtic fire festivals of the year. It honors the goddess Bridget, a powerful solar goddess who was very important in ancient Celtic Europe. It's a time when, in northern climates, ancestors used to see the very first signs of winter's retreat. The onset of ewe's milk was a welcome sign that lambs would be born soon, that scarcity was coming to an end and abundance would soon return.
Also known as St. Bridget's or Bridget's Day, It's a time when my ancestors called upon the hearth goddess to bless and sustain their food stores so they could survive until the land could produce again. This goddess's lore has spread far beyond Ireland and came to be known by many different names. I come from a Scots Gaelic background, so I say Bridget because that's how my people say it, but you'll hear Bridget in this ritual too. They're both correct, and there are other pronunciations as well. I think the one that is not accepted is Brigitte. But anyway. Imbolc is also a time of weather divination. And in North America, what do we do at this time of year for weather divination? Groundhog Day. If the groundhog sees his shadow, that means 6 more weeks of winter. In Gaelic folklore, if the weather is fine on St. Bridget's Day, that means that the Cailleach, the winter hag, is out gathering firewood for a very long winter. But if the weather is rough, that means that the Cailleach is napping and she's going to run out of firewood soon and winter will be over.
Tonight we are going to explore 3 significant aspects of observing Imbolc: reflection, purification, and intention setting. For each aspect, we have a gift for you, and each has a corresponding chant on the paper we provided to you. You can take all these items home and perform a personal Imbolc ritual of your own.
Imbolc is a time for reflecting upon the past and contemplating the future. During colder weather, as mammals, we have vestigial instincts to burrow and feast and keep warm and rest. It can be a challenge, as I'm sure some of you know, to recover from the stresses of the holidays and to care for our own spirits during these short days and long nights. So where has this winter taken you? What lessons have the darker months brought you? What direction do you want to go next? We are giving you a charm of labradorite and sodalite to aid your reflection. Labradorite's iridescence reminds us of the sacred fire that protects us and lights the way to our innermost truths. Sodalite supports clarity and objectivity to help us understand the truths we find and how to respond. Don't forget the second rose. Has everybody got their charm? Anybody not have one? Wonderful. All right. So the chant for the stone charm is, by the power of the stones, my inner self and mind are known. Let's say it together. By the power of the stones, my inner self and mind are known. Love.
In bulk is the time to start spring cleaning. During the winter, dust can accumulate, clutter can pile up, and there might still be some empty boxes from the holidays hanging out in your garage. But now it's time to clean up and to get ready for spring. What dusty leftovers are still lingering in your space? What cobwebs need sweeping out of the dark corners, both in our homes and in our hearts? Now is the time to clean out the old, tie up loose ends, and release all that does not serve our intentions for the future. All right, so we are giving you a sachet of herbs for cleansing and purification. They are bay, lavender, and rosemary. These powerful plant spirits help clear away what has been released and prepare us for a fresh new start. They can be used in a bath, or you can do what I'm going to do tonight and blend and burn it as a purifying incense. Does everyone have their sachets? Did anyone not get one? Good. The chant for the sachet is, by the power of these herbs three, I am cleansed, renewed, and free. Now please say it with me. By the power of these herbs three, I am cleansed, renewed, and free. Very good.
After reflection and purification, we prepare for what comes next. What do we want the coming year to look like? What ventures will we undertake and what seeds will we plant? Is there a particular project or path that you want to make a commitment to? In bulk is the time to make those connections and plant those seeds. In your garden, in your personal life, in your workplace, and your spiritual life. What do you want to grow this year? So we are giving you a white candle to take home with you, which you can use to set your intentions for the coming season. After reflecting on what we have learned and cleansing ourselves of what no longer serves us, we are ready to light our in-bulk flame and send our intent and will into the universe. Does everybody have a candle? Okay. So the chant for this candle is, by the power of the candle's flame, my will be done in Goddess's name. Let's say it together. By the power of the candle's flame, my will be done in the Goddess's name.
Now, as we consider our intentions, I would like to share with you a song that I wrote for the season. And I'm going to need a little bit of help raising some energy with this song. So anytime you hear me sing Light a Fire, I need you to shout it back to me as loud as you can. Do you think you can handle that? Yeah. So let's practice a couple of times. So, light a fire. 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 Awesome. Roots and seeds are stirring, even though the ground is frozen still. For the sun's returning, the land preparing for new birth. It's time to sweep the dust away and light a fire. Light a fire! Light a fire! Light a fire! Light a fire! Light a fire, light a fire, light the invoked fires and welcome back the light. Merriment and gratitude will chase away the long dark nights. Like the invoked fires, spring is drawing near. The flames will carry our intentions for the coming year. The river ice is breaking. Scent of rain anoints the winter wind. Sleeping creatures are awaking. They sense the warming of the earth. They know spring is on the way, so light a fire. 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 Light the invoked fires and welcome back the light. Merriment and gratitude will chase away the long dark nights. Light the invoked fires, spring is drawing near. The flames will carry our intentions for the coming year. And though the night still feels so long, we remember that the great wheel is turning. So let the flame rise bright and strong. Not much longer till the blooming of spring. So light a fire. 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 Light the invoked fires and welcome back the light. Merriment and gratitude will chase away the long dark nights. Light the invoked fires, spring is drawing near. The flames will carry our intentions for the coming year. The flames will carry our intentions for the coming year. The flames will carry our intentions for the coming year. So light a fire. Light a fire. Light a fire. Light a fire!
Thank you, everyone. You did awesome.
as the bee to the blossom,
as the blossom to the fruit,
as the fruit to the seed.
as the seed is rebirth. So all creation moves in relation.
I'm waiting for the honey. In the union of difference.
In the difference in union.
All is renewed.
All is renewed.
So mote it be.
So mote it be. For sustaining our spirit through winter and the promise of abundance in spring, mighty Bridget, we give you thanks and offer you these cakes and wine. With Bridget's blessing, may you never hunger, and with Bridget's blessing, may you never thirst. May you never hunger.
Testing.
All right, let's regather our attention around the altar so we can say farewell with gratitude. Great Goddess Bridget, may you be honored in our workings. We thank you for attending our rite. Go if you must, but stay if you will. Hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
Guardians of the middle world, we thank you for your gifts and bid you hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
Guardians of the upper world, we thank you for your gifts and bid you hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
Guardians of the lower world, we thank you for your gifts and we bid you hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell. Everyone please stand and attend to the north. That is right back towards our wardens. Guardians of the north, powers of the earth, thank you for your presence here. Go if you must, stay if you will. Hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
Please attend to the west. Guardians of the west, powers of water, thank you for your presence here. Go if you must, stay if you will. Hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
Attend to the south. Guardians of the south, powers of fire, thank you for your presence here. Go if you must, but stay if you will. Hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell. Please attend to the east. Guardians of the east, powers of air, thank you for your presence here. Go if you must, stay if you will. Hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
This circle has served us well, in perfect loving and harming none. Our sacred spell work is now done. Go now into the cosmos to do our bidding. To watching winds, we wish fair traveling. This circle is open, but unbroken. Merry meet, merry part, until we merry meet again.